Hello and welcome to your Vedic Lunar Scope for the 13th of May 2018. Today, the moon will be transiting through Ashwini Nakshatra. And I know how frustrating it can get. I know how difficult it can be when you're just kind of feeling that impulse to do something to hopefully make, I should say, something happen more quickly. But a hasty action is really seldom a wise action. And acting from a space where you're not collected and where you're not calm means that your actions are likely going to be splintered, right? If your whole self is not behind your actions, how can you expect a decent, holistic result from your actions? And of course, none of us are never perfect. I mean, there's never that absolute perfect moment where we're just like 100% behind something. There's always that little, like, even if it's just 1% of reticence, right? But sometimes we have like 25% of reticence. And sometimes we have like another 35% of, gee, I'm not really sure. And then sometimes we have like, what are we up to? 60% now? Like another 40% of going, yeah, but you know what? I just can't wait anymore, right? Because waiting is becoming a royal pain in the beep. And I think you know what we're talking about, right? But the thing is if you take a hasty action, then you're just kind of getting into panic mode. And panic mode never places you in a position that you're going to be making a wise decision. So you need to pause in this particular moment and really consider your actions carefully. Really consider that impulse that you're feeling inside of yourself and really kind of just go, is this really wise, right? If it's not wise, let that impulse subside. Don't give in to it, right? If you let that impulse subside, wisdom will take over the day. Patience will teach you that perhaps slow change is better than rash change that doesn't really change anything at all, but just places you back in the same situation, only maybe with things being even worse than they were before. And forbearance of something that you really maybe on one level feel that you can't tolerate builds strength. And from that strength comes greater character. And from that character comes integrity. And integrity doesn't come unless you're stronger within yourself and you're more firmly gathered. And that's the space from which you need to make decisions today. So put down that, like, whatever it was, right? Put down that pen that you were going to like write somebody like, some quick message to, let them know that you're fed up, right? Or, take your finger off of that mouse where you're thinking about clicking and sending that email. Or think about your words before you speak them. Or think about your actions before you take them. Because those all come from the same place within ourselves, that place of expression. And if you're not expressing yourself, as we were saying at the beginning, in a manner that is, 100% behind your actions. Okay, well, we'll take back the 100%. Let's say like 90% behind your actions. Then you're going to be feeling like, in the end, that you just made a mistake because there's one part of you that's just going to be dissatisfied. And so, sure, you can argue the point and say, well, there's always going to be part of me that's dissatisfied with the decision I made, right? Or that questions that decision that I made. But wouldn't you rather have that amount be smaller rather than bigger? So if you're having difficulty with a tricky situation, and you're looking for some advice perhaps on how to shift that tricky situation, I do offer several different levels of astrological service, all of which are available through the astrological services page of my website. If you're interested in scheduling something in with me, you can follow the link above in this video. That's going to do it for your Vedic lunar scope for the moon's transit through Ashwini Nakshatra on the 13th of May 2018. Until next time, please do take the very best care of yourself. Bye now.